Hello, Ma'am Carla. I'm back.
Yan, hello.
Yes.
Send ko sa chat yung link ng YouTube live ngayon. So we can
Okay.
use that already. So may ano ka ba dyan? Para lang makita natin na live talaga siya. Kahit deck na parang mapapalit-palitan yung slide.
I'm back. Ay, this one, Ma'am.
Hello. Ko sa chat yung sorry, naririnig ko yung live. Nasa live pala tayo kasi. That already.
Ah,
Sorry, nagdodoble. So, monitor ko kasi yung YouTube live link na may konting seconds delay. Ayan. So, kung nakikita mo rin siya on the other end, napapalitan naman siya ngayon, pero with a few seconds delay lang. I think that's good to go. Pwede na rin natin, so hahayaan ko na rin tong YouTube link, live link na ongoing. Ito na rin yung ilalagay ko on Axel Events. So,
Okay po.
kung nakikita mo rin siya, binuksan mo rin ba?
Yes po, medyo na, ano nga po, audio feedback.
Yan, yun din yung naririnig ko kanina. Okay. Pero yun,
Opo.
gumagalaw naman siya so far. Ganun lang talaga, like, kasi nag-feed lang siya from Zoom. May a few seconds delay. Pero yun. So, ito yung, kung ano yung makikita natin on this YouTube live, ito yung mababroadcast din on Axel Events. So, kaya lang, habang kayong dalawa nagla-live dito, yung mga messages or anything na interactions from the Axel Events audience, dun sa chat dun lalabas. So, just in case lang may mga nag-cheer, just in case may mga nagtatanong, nandun siya sa session chat ng Axel Events also. Pero yun.
Okay po, Ma'am. Noted.
And then, 1 o'clock naman exactly magbubukas yon and live, technically live naman na yung YouTube. So, by kahit 1:01 or 1:02, if your hosts would want to already start, okay
Okay.
na yung link on both ends.
Sige po, Ma'am. I just notified.
Try ko pala, baka kasi mag-down. So, ito try ko, ilipat sa'yo yung host ulit ngayon, ha? Kasi,
Okay po.
technically, ako yung nag-set up nung live. Tapos, hindi ko pa ever kasi na-try yung ganito na ako yung nag-set up ng live, tapos ililipat ko pabalik to others yung host. So, try ko lang ngayon.
Okay. Sige po.
Make host. Change host. Okay. Wala namang effect dun sa YouTube, I think. Naka-live pa rin naman tayo, so no problem. Okay. Sorry, Francis, try ko lang din just in case, try ko lang din mag-leave meeting, tapos babalik ako ulit.
Alright, sige
Titignan ko
po.
lang kung may effect lang din for anything na sinet up natin. So,
Okay
leave
po.
lang ako saglit, tapos balik ako.
Okay.
Hello, okay.
Hello po, Ma'am. So, parang wala naging effect, Ma'am.
Yes, on live pa
Tama
naman,
po.
just in
Yeah.
case. Okay. So, yun. Ang gawin mo na lang din later para lang since naka-set up naman na lahat on the back end. Ano ang name ng yung host natin? Si
Si Derek po.
Derek. Kayong dalawa lang talaga yung nasa room mamaya?
Hindi ko sure, Ma'am. Pero ko-confirm ko po.
Naman, kung core team naman yung lahat ng members, i-co-host mo sila lahat. Kasi in case magka-internet issues, kasi diba, lilipat lang din yung host to the next co-host or something. Para lang sure tayo na lahat ng nakasetup na hindi na magalaw. So, have multiple co-hosts na lang on your core teams and kasi kung okay naman na tayo, kailangan nyo ba ako dito sa room? Would you need me here? Hindi naman.
Hindi ko sure ma'am, pero much better po if you're on standby na lang for
Sige. Okay.
Ayun,
Sige. Tapos mag-assign ka lang din. So, ewan ko, lahat na lang kami siguro co-hosts for
Yeah,
later
sige.
para lang any internet connectivity concerns. Si Zoom, ililipat-lipat lang naman niya yung host if ever eh. Pero ikaw naman yung main host. So,
Yeah.
yun. Okay. Ayan, okay na. Okay na. Naka-link na rin to ngayon dun sa Axel event. So, we'll just wait for 1 o'clock to start.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks po.
Okay. Dito na lang din ako. Ito na yung room, di ba?
Yes po, ito na po mismo yung room.
Okay. Sige. Sige. Okay,
Alright,
ako naman
sige po.
magla-lunch. Okay.
Sige po. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yan, naka-live stream na.
Sabihin mo pag-go na.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the last day of TechnopreneurCHIP 101, Colleges and High School Innovation Program. Let me first introduce myself. Again, I am Engineer John Derek S. Bernales, the Project Development Officer of Bulsu Baras TBI and your host for today's event. Let's start our program with a little prayer followed by national anthem and Bulsu hymn.
Let us bow our heads and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today. May you bestow your guidance and blessings so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone who are present here today, that each one of us may be able to share our knowledge, understanding, and wisdom for your glory and honor. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We all ask of this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw
Okay, so let's go to the next part. To deliver the welcome address, he is the Executive Vice President of Bulacan State University. Let's all welcome Dr. Jody C. San Andres.
To the President of this university, Dr. Cecilia S. Navasero Gascon, to the project lead of SULONG Central Luzon, Engineer Dennis de la Cruz, to the Regional Director of Department of Science and Technology, Dr. Julius Cesar Bisica, to the founder and CEO of GPay, Mr. Enrique Tan, to the participants, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to all. This event is a testament that the higher education institutions in Region 3 are indeed ready for innovation and technopreneurship. Not only does not it speak of our preparedness, it also signifies our full support and willingness to grow collectively. The trend of radical technologies has contributed partly to the promising future of entrepreneurship. It is a new area of entrepreneurship that strongly emphasizes creativity and advancement. One of the most fast developing areas of entrepreneurship today is technopreneurship. It encourages innovation, taking calculated risks and problem-solving abilities, making it perfect for young people wishing to launch their firms. It's a line of business where products or services are developed using technology to address issues. Moreover, it combines invention, creativity, and technical expertise that promote company success. We should embrace it if we want to keep a step ahead of the competition. As an educator sector of higher learning, we have a crucial role in helping our learners realize both their potential and dreams. We must ensure that we meet to satisfy their hunger for knowledge by realigning our institutional plans across disciplines and conducted training events for teachers like this. Thus, living up to the demands of the fourth industrial revolution, otherwise, those dreams will only remain dreams. Being a technopreneur comes with a lot of difficulties, but it also provides new possibilities. We just have to recognize these opportunities and take advantage of them before the window closes. Technopreneurship is a young and developing field, so there will undoubtedly be difficulties to overcome. However, success is attainable for those willing to embark on this entrepreneurial adventure with dedication and hard effort. This is the area where our students and teachers as well need our support and guidance. Our goals and mindset in general must be intentional and progressive in classroom instruction or training seminars. Experts claim the lack of technopreneurship specialists globally who knows our students and even teachers can potentially fill them up, having the skills and perspectives. The learning they acquired from this event will enable them to grasp the beginning picture and take a big step toward the becoming successful technopreneurs someday. They may not immediately start their own businesses, but with newly acquired ideas, commitment, and tenacity, I really like their chances. We should embrace this reality by acquiring the skills required to succeed in technology entrepreneurship of the future. Let us also sustain the band of collaboration we have started in the region through constant communications. Together, we will calm down the storm of hesitation, pessimism, and mistrust. But instead, we will join forces and rally behind Sulong Central Luzon, no backing down until we produce the technopreneurs of the future. On behalf of the university officials of Bulacan State University, City of Malolos, and Holy Angel University, I welcome all the delegates and training participants. And to all of you, congratulations, good day.
Thank you for the welcome message, Dr. Chody San Andres. And now, to share his journey as a startup and a founder, and also to share his knowledge and experience in building a startup, let's all welcome the CEO and founder of JIPPay, Mr. Enrique Tan.
Hi, I'm Rain Daily Commuters. Hassle ba sa iyo ang pagbabayad at pagkabot-abot ng sukle sa tuwing ikaw ay sasakay sa pampublikong sasakyan? At alam mo na maaaring ma-expose sa panganib dala ng COVID dahil sa hand-to-hand contact? Gawin nating simple at makabagong paraan ng solusyon sa problema nating lahat. Ito ang JIPPay. Alam mo ba na ang JIPPay ay isang mobile application na kayang mag-track ng masasakyan mong jeepney? Pwede mo din makita ang ruta ng iyong pupuntahan o bababaan. At kahit may social distancing, dahil sa pandemic, carry lang. Dahil cordless na, di mo na iaabot pa ang iyong bayad. Isang pindot lang, okay na kay manang driver. Kaya iwas hintay at abala sa iyong pagko-commute araw-araw. At safe ka pa. Tara na, mag-download lang sa Google Play Store at i-install sa iyong cellphone. Ganun lang kasimple. At sa mga karagdagang impormasyon, pwede ding bumisita sa aming website at mag-register sa www.jippay.com.ph. Sakay na mga ka-JIPPay!
Hi guys, this is Enrique Tan, founder and CEO of JIPPay, and take this opportunity to thank the innovative officers and management of SULONG Central Luzon Consortium, particularly Baras and Bulacan State University, for incubating JIPPay and sharing Baras' platform in environment for us to grow. It's my personal honor and privilege to have this opportunity to tell you the journey of JIPPay in a raw and undeveloped pictures. First, I would like to say that JIPPay is digital jeepney automated fare collection system and tricycle ride-hailing platform that is poised to disrupt the norms and inconveniences of driver and passengers riding and payment experiences. It's all started way back 2020 when all businesses shut down in the midst of COVID-19 onslaught, that I had to pivot my small flying club business in Coron, Palawan, and kindergarten school in Angeles, Pampanga, even though you cannot do anything during lockdown days. So I prayed and asked God what I needed to overcome this kind of situation. Suddenly, I recall the days when I was driving jeepneys, tricycles, taxis to support my family, and I was studying in TESTA to get my software technology vocational course, and also in Manila Bible Seminary for my theology course. I realized why there are popular transport apps like Uber, GrabCar, and Angkas, and there's no single mobile applications for jeepneys and tricycles. So my software programmer and entrepreneurial instincts kick in. I started putting together the pieces, architecting and writing new killer app for jeepneys and tricycle. So I spent my lockdown periods trying to figure out the algorithms and understand what is the best way to put in one unified platform. I was learning also how to pitch the ideas to angel investors and create my investor pitch deck. To make it practical and realistic, I onboarded other programmers to create the first GPay MVP, or minimum viable product. I registered the company with the SEC and gathered 4 old-time friends as incorporators. These all are being collaborated online, no face-to-face meeting at the time. On August 31, 2021, GPay got the SEC document certificate while still developing the automated fare collection system, or AFCS app. I attended competition and online workshop to hone my skills as technopreneur. One competitions we attended at the time was the Philippine Startup Competition 2021, sponsored by the ICT and other startup enablers. We got the Region 3 Champion Award, but not the National Grand Award, and was very happy and thankful at the time. I was literally jumping from online meeting to online meeting with my co-developers, incorporators, investors, partners, customers, and with my patent agent. On October 2021, we also started to process our OPS, or Operator Payment System. It's a license from BSP. Through the workshop and seminars I was attending, I understood that GPay needs an OPS license from BSP. While doing it, I applied also for patent and trademark registrations from IPO, Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines, with the assistance of Tundayag IP. But this one is paid and very expensive on my part. In November 2021, we got the collaboration approval and letter from LTFRB Regional Director that will catapult GPay relationship with the transport co-op in Region 3. While doing these things in parallel, I need to raise funds to sustain our development activities, product validation, and customer acquisitions. So I found another job after several months of applying and landed as DevOps officers in a Texas-based company for 3 months with a night shift to support my family expenses and my pregnant wife at the time. At night, I work as a paid DevOps officer, and in the morning, I work as a free CEO. The free means I can do anything with my own time, but at the same time, no monthly salary. I started working also, and I onboarded 3 of my previous office mates as investors and became officers of GPay. However, several months ago, unforeseen event in situation with my investors, co-officers, and some of my previous office mates happened. We got in arguments as to the transparency of the operation, ownership of patents, and other things. As the days went by, our relationship became sour. We need to part away, and most of them withdrew their investments and supports from GPay. Only few remain and maintain trust in the company, or at least to what we're trying to achieve, or to me as founder and CEO. In December 2021 and January 2022, respectively, we launched the first version of GPay commuter and driver apps in Play Store. This was very comforting to us that remained and fed us inspiration to move on. At the time, I decided to work full-time in GPay and resigned to my night job. Around February and March, we are still doing some bug fixing in GPay MVP while we are trying to onboard some transport co-op and raise funds to all possible mediums. I tried also to register and pay in angelinvestornetwork.com.ph, and I got around 2 million out of that platform to support our day-to-day operations while we roam around in Bulacan, Pampanga, Tarlac, Zambales, Bataan, Nueva Ecija to onboard our merchant transport co-op with the help of LTFRB Region 3. Around April to June, the service contracting program, or Libreng Sakay of DOTR, kicked in its 3rd phase. Obviously, because LTFRB Region 3 is GPay partner, LTFRB Region 3 tasked GPay to onboard all operators that will participate in ECP or Libreng Sakay project to use GPay platform to count and validate all passenger beneficiaries. No transport co-op will be allowed to onboard in the project without GPay platform. This particular event catapulted GPay to onboard 30 plus transport co-op, 500 plus drivers, and 1,000 plus commuters. And we have around 1,000 downloads as well from Play Store. And we also have around 400,000 e-wallet top-ups. At this particular period, also, we gathered lots of realistic and practical feedbacks from the operators and passengers alike that we incorporated into our GPay products. Around April also, I messaged Sir Lance Arrojado via his FB post, very energetic and charismatic officers of Baras BSU and coordinator of SULONG Central Luzon Consortium, and the rest is history. He invited me to go to Baras' office, oriented me about the plans and mechanics. Baras embraced us, even though we are nothing compared to other startups. Baras gave us office, paid our accelerator program with Launch Garage, and even assisted us to submit a DOST surge startup grant fund proposal, which unfortunately we didn't make it this year, 2022. However, the information and the knowledge we acquired during this process will be our next working capital for next year, 2023, and hopefully, and God willing. Last October 8, we got an invitation from the mayor of Quezon City herself to attend the Quezon City Investor Summit. The event is held in Novotel, Araneta City via Launch Garage Accelerator Program, and of course, sponsored by Baras, BSU, and Sulong Central Luzon Consortium. GPay continues to join to any competition we are aware of in the startup industry. Some GPay didn't make it, like the Ignite PH or Shell Live Wire. We are denied by Manila Angel investors because of our revenue model not attractive to them. We are denied by most institutionalized venture capitalists by many factors like GPay doesn't have the enough traction or GPay too early for them. But reality, GPay already raised 5 million from angel investors. And most of the time, GPay won in the competition like the last September Entrepreneur event held in TUP Manila, that GPay got the grand prize together with Sakahon to be sent to Macedonia, Europe for training in Austria for pitching as well next 2023. Also, I was a second placer for Open Finance Challenge sponsored by Kaya Founders and Brancas to represent the 3 finalists in Singapore Pentec Festival. These are all expense-paid trips and great opportunity to GPay to utilize. Now, in Philippine Startup Week 2022, GPay is included in the top 100 startups. The organizer gave us the virtual booth at the event. GPay also spoke at the stage at the recent Philippine Pentec Festival 2022. The Singapore Pentec Festival, on the other hand, was an eye-opener personally to me as founder and CEO of GPay. I learned a lot during the 3-day events, particularly the blockchain, Web 3.0, open finance, open banking, digital payment, digital bank, and ESG, or environment, social, governance, compliant businesses. Personally, I also experienced Singapore public utility transportation, riding, and payment, which I believe we have to be serious in solving it in our own country. Public transportation in any countries is considered the backbone of economy. So we really need to focus solving our chaotic public transport in the Philippines by the help of school management, students, teachers, local government units, civic groups, and GPay platform. I believe it is not yet the end. We can still make our transportation payment and experiences smooth and stress-free to bring productivity and safety to every stakeholders that avail and utilizes public transportation in their everyday life, so that we can say our economy has improved. Thank you for your time and patience hearing GPay Unfinished Startup Journey. GPay is still in pre-seed and pre-revenue stage as of now, and currently raising 300,000 USD for our 2023 OPEX. If anyone is interested in work GPay transportation payment vision, you're most welcome to contact me offline to continue our startup battle to make our public transportation payment globally competitive. I pray this will inspire every one of us here to be a technopreneur that will solve the hardest problem we have in our country and bring more value to our nation building, no matter what the cash flow or startup journey may look like. If we may be accepted, declined, underrated, or unfunded by our stakeholders, partners, or critics. For trainers, We can have reference books and tell stories by other successful technopreneurs. However, it is proven that most effective way to train our trainees is our personal experiences in journeys, being an entrepreneur or technopreneur as ourselves, to share the experiences and in a demonstrable manner. For trainees, do not engage in the corporate rat race, but rather put your skills, talents, and time into absorbing those personal and practical experiences that your trainers are imparting you in this 6 weeks program. For our sponsor that made this event possible, thank you, and may God continue to bless you to be an instrument to uplift Filipino entrepreneurial spirits. Before I end my startup journey story, I want to reiterate some lines of the famous speech of the late President John F. Kennedy. I quote, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept and one we are unwilling to postpone." Technopreneurship is not a walk in the park program. It is not for faint-hearted, but it's all about training with style in practical problem solving, willing to solve and endure the most dreaded problems we have in our country. And so doing, it will self-discovery platform for all of us, or we are willing to accept, and one, we are unwilling to postpone. Thank you po. Salamat sa Diyos.
Thank you for sharing your journey with us, Mr. Enrique Tan. Allow me to present the Certificate of Appreciation. So this Certificate of Appreciation is proudly presented to Mr. Enrique Tan, the CEO and founder of JPay. So now let's go to the main event and the group presentation. So if you have questions, you can see the link here and you can send your question there. So let's start with the first group. So the first group is Agrimo. So let's hear their presentation.
Good evening. In behalf of the Group 1, I am here to present to you e-agrim, assisting farmers from sowing to selling. There is enough food in the world for everyone, but 1/3 of all food is wasted globally, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization. The FAO also stated that 1.3 billion tons of food is lost every year. In the Philippines, to be specific, more than 40% of food losses occur during the production, post-harvest, and processing stages. It is stated by the International Rice Research Institute. The large losses from farm to plate are attributed to poor handling, distribution, storage, and consumption behavior. Huge resources that could otherwise be spent on more productive activities go into producing and transporting goods that only go to waste. In addition, logistics in production and distribution is affected by the archipelagic nature of the country. Agricultural produce are usually collected and combined by traders who transport and sell the produce to the wholesale and retail market. So, this system in the food value chain from the farmers to consumers contributes to the food loss and waste in the country. So I am introducing to you Mang Juan. Mang Juan is a farmer, and Mang Juan is having problem due to the yield of his agricultural products. Mangwan actually needs assistance from experts. But another thing that Mangwan is thinking of is that if he could produce more agricultural products and more quality products, another problem he will be encountering is that how he could sell his products. So the problem that we are aiming to answer here is the marketability and limited ability to sell agricultural products, and also the high prices due to the system here in the Philippines, and the food loss that is attributed to production, post-harvesting, and stages, which also includes logistics and distribution problems. So, the solution we are proposing is what if we provide a platform to sell agricultural products? And also, we provide professional services to farmers to mainstream agroecological techniques in the production, processing, and post-harvest. Also, to provide platform to allow buyers and sellers directly communicate to each other, and also a platform that will serve as the middleman for buyers and sellers with established percentage of gain of only 1%. So we are introducing to you e-Agrimo. Fresh, organic, and locally grown products to your mobile application. So the product is actually simple to use or easy to use. There are 4 steps and you can actually use the product or the application. For the first step, you need to download the application from Google Play Store or App Store. For step 2, look for desired agricultural products. And for step 3, contact the farmer or the seller and set a deal. And for your last step, add the products to the cart and pay and wait for the delivery. Those are the 4 easy steps to use e-Agrimo. So the product features or the benefits that we can get from this product is, first, it is actually user-friendly. Next, this product only caters agricultural products. And another benefit is that we are actually providing info of professionals or contact info of professionals near the users that can actually provide professional services for our farmers. And lastly, you don't need to go to the market because the agricultural products are now being sold online. So in order for the Agrimo to become sustainable, this is our business model. So our established 1% gain from the farmers, and also we gain revenue from subscription and advertisements. And since the e-Agrimo business has its own trucks, we gain from the delivery services. For the market size, we're actually estimating 200 million pesos annually. From the market volume, we have estimate of 5 million farmers in the Philippines, and we assume our penetration rate of 50%. So the market volume is by multiplying the full 5 million farmers and the 50% penetration rate, we have 2.5 billion market volume. For the market size, the market volume times the average gain, it is assumed to be 10 pesos per transaction. So assuming these farmers will transact once a year, we have a 250 million market size. So we also searched for our competitors, the Lazada, the Shopee, and the physical market. And upon studying the competitors, we have actually learned about the competitive advantages of the Agrimo. First is the 1% established gain, in which Lazada and Shopee are actually having more from their commissions and other services. And the e-Agrimo is actually giving expert services to the farmers. And for the advantage against the physical market, the e-agrimo is now catering or giving an avenue for the agricultural products online. Okay, so this application is made possible because of the expertise of these people. So for your school, I am Genesis A. Casino, the CEO and the founder. I am an engineer and agroecology expert. It's Marisol Galang, is our marketing and financial expert. And Mr. Bren Bondok is our mobile app developer. So we assure you that we have different skills and expertise for this mobile application. And so for your agricultural needs, e-agrim. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation, E-Agrimo. Now let's proceed to the next group, Wind Sol Light It Up Naturally.
Wind solar-powered hybrid streetlight. Developing countries like the Philippines tries to address the lack of energy access and security by implementing policies that encourage the adoption of renewable energy technologies, or RATS. To resolve the technical and geographical difficulties, the government prioritized rural electrification by establishing on-grid energy sources and resolve the increasing energy demand of citizens, particularly in geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas, or GIDA. Around 2.5 million households, primarily located in small rural communities called sitios, are either still without electricity or with limited electricity for only 4 to 6 hours a day. As a result, the rural poor living conditions and livelihood are directly affected and aggravated by the lack of energy access. The electricity subsidy given to them is only enough to cover their day-to-day activities. That's why an additional consideration for any policy intervention to adopt RET is the vulnerability of target areas to natural disasters to address energy access problems in rural areas. As the winds will blow steadily during typhoons, and the sun will be out in full force, especially during summer. These are ideal conditions for a solar-powered streetlight. Solar-powered streetlights are becoming more and more popular as an alternative to traditional streetlights. Introducing Wind Solution Wind Solar-Powered Hybrid Streetlight. There are many benefits to using wind solar-powered streetlights. They're environmentally friendly, they're cost-effective, and they provide a safe and reliable light source. The environmental benefit of using renewable energy sources and the cost savings that can be achieved by using these technologies. Solar-powered streetlights that have photovoltaic panels installed on top of the light pole. This panel converts sunlight into electrical energy. One of the most significant benefits is that it can help to reduce carbon emissions. In order pollutants are released into the atmosphere when traditional fossil fuels are burned to produce electricity. Additionally, using renewable energy sources can also help to save money on utility bills over time. Since the components of the split street lamp are separated, the configuration of each component is also more flexible, and it can be easily designed according to the light needs. It is very practical on target local barangays who are isolated and for those areas with long sunny and rainy weather. Cheaper to operate and maintain, and they produce no emissions. The potential to generate more power than traditional streetlights is making them a more efficient and sustainable option for lighting our streets. Light source height above ground 5 to 10 meters. Controller, time control and light control depending from overcharge and over-discharge, having output short circuit protection. With power charging bank to supply electricity to devices like mobile phone. WindSol, Techno Innovation. Wind solar solutions for technology innovation.
Thank you for your presentation, Winsol, and congratulations. Now let's proceed to the next group, our third group, Hydroponics Farming Made Easy, Techie Tomato.
Good day, everyone. Our team is named Techie Tomato with our tagline, Vertical farming employing hydroponics. Farming made easy. Tomato is one of the most profitable crops in the Philippines. Nueva Ecija is one of the leading producers of tomato. The demand for the crop is year-round, owing to the versatility of its usage in both fresh and processed food preparation. However, its production faces problems. Farmers in Ifugao lament as tomatoes go to waste. Tons of rotten tomatoes end up as animal feed in landfill in Laguna. And farmers in Nueva Vizcaya ask for aid as tomatoes go to waste due to glut. There was an oversupply of tomatoes that drove local farmers to discard more than 10 tons of tomatoes. What the hell is happening here? The main problem is extreme seasonality, where abundant supply in the dry season results to the market, glut and low yield in the wet season results to meager supply. Abundant supply results to food wastage and financial loss for farmers. Of course, we are all aware of other problems that affect farmers, including land use efficiency, where total population growth and rising standards of living lead to more land use, thus withdrawal of large areas of agriculture land. Soil degradation, decline in soil quality due to misuse forced farmers to use chemical products, which contaminate the soil, damages nature, and can cause sickness in both animals and humans. We also have water efficiency, water use efficiency, where climate change increases atmospheric water demand by crops, thus increase the potential for limitations in soil water availability, resulting to drought and impact productivity. Our company, Techie Tomato, revolutionizes tomato farming through its state-of-the-art farming technology. It offers an efficient automated in-store farming solution and the most hyper-local and climate-smart tomatoes grown in A-frames, futuristic and controlled environment systems, where our ultimate goal is farming, not growing of crops, but where our ultimate goal of farming is not growing of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings. Our team is consisting of 4 dynamic individuals from the academy. We have Sir Eric Cantaros from Bulacan State University. We also have Ma'am Gina Alejo from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. We also have Ma'am Sheila Jane Gonzalez from Tarlac State University. And yours truly, Gerald Christian Tamo from Pampanga State Agricultural University. Our solution to grow tomatoes by vertical farming system employing hydroponic technique where plants are stacked in vertical layers and grow in soils nutrient solutions where the roots are immersed in the nutrient solution in the growth tray. Our aim is to produce food as close as possible to consumers, like supermarkets and restaurants and shopping malls. We also aim to provide urban agriculture in a service model powered by computerized farm management, cloud-based monitoring, and automated hardware platforms, which we call farming as a service. How does it work? So it will also be able to educate buyer with all the technical parts, like providing trainings and consultations. Part of the training is helping them to offer and sell products for our tomatoes. Also, heavy research and development to achieve and the depth technology will be given. Our value proposition. Our farming is as a service, educate and support customers, solve scarcity in land, solve scarcity in water from irrigations, year-round planting or harvesting, no pesticides, no herbicides, high-quality products, and well-nourished tomato fruit. Our customers, retail stores where they can grow and sell tomatoes directly from farm inside the store. Restaurants, supply of fresh tomatoes to their customers from plant to plate. Supermarkets, they could have a farm inside the supermarket where customers will have the opportunity to pick tomatoes of their choice. Gymnasiums, health enthusiasts will no longer go to supermarkets or veggie store to buy fresh tomatoes. The gym could provide salad greens with freshly picked tomatoes. Barangays or groups could adopt this vertical farming hydroponics device to encourage the community to have fresh produce at the comfort of their homes. Universities will use this as a model for research and development. Our financials, we expect to have a sales of 5,232,500. Less cost of goods sold, 4,025,000, with a gross profit of 1,200,500. Let us help the Mother Nature relax by employing vertical farming hydroponics.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation, Group 3, and again, congratulations. Now let's proceed from the next group, Group 4, Quench.
Only 3% of the world's water is fresh water, and 2/3 of that is unavailable for our use. About 1.4 billion people do not have access to safe drinking water, resulting in the deaths of 7 million, 2 million of which are children below 5 years old, from waterborne diseases annually. Saline water intrusion has affected at least 23 kilometers of the Pampanga River and 45 kilometers inland of the river. Other issues concerning water are water requirements for further agricultural, hydroelectric and industrial developments, and provision of safe drinking water. Today, we are here to present Quench. Good day, everyone. I'm Arvin Pagsibigan from Bulacan State University, a technology specialist. With me are Engineer Neil Andrew Meneses, a civil and transportation engineer, and Mr. Chris Nuestro Fernandez, a business analyst from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology.
Childhood diarrhea has always been a challenge for people living in far-flung rural areas. Infection is spread through contaminated food or drinking water, inadequate sanitation, or from person to person as a result of poor hygiene practices. The province of Tarlac relies heavily on groundwater as its primary source of water for a variety of uses. However, lack of groundwater quality monitoring in the region degrades consumers' health. According to figures from the Department of Health, there were approximately 44,000 cases of food and waterborne illnesses reported in the Philippines in 2017. This comprised of 52.71% cases of typhoid fever, 43.15% cases of severe bloody diarrhea, 2.84% of rotavirus, 1.01% cases of hepatitis, and 0.3% cases of cholera. Leading causes of this includes the consumption of contaminated water. With great initiative to contribute to the United Nations goals, specifically SDG 6, in ensuring available and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all, we present Quench, a water map application that offers a convenient way of near areas with source of potable drinking water. This application aims to provide accessibility to people specifically for them to obtain and be able to consume a clean, safe, and potable drinking water. The primary beneficiaries of this undertaking are those indigenous people who greatly suffer from the effects of drinking impure and contaminated water. Moreover, this platform also aims to provide access to households living in both developed and developing areas, as well as mountaineers, bikers, for them to be able to properly locate available potable drinking water from accredited water refilling stations and or natural sources. Quench involves both a web and mobile application. A personal account must be made to fully navigate all the product's features. Through this platform, an individual can locate potable drinking water from natural water sources. Also, this application connects and locates various accredited water refilling stations where gallons of water can be ordered and deemed to be delivered. Payments can be made online. Promotions, cashbacks, and promo codes are also offered for more savings.
The initial target market of Quench is the province of Tarlac and its 1.5 million population, specifically the economically active. So roughly that's 63.58%, or those aged 15 up to 64, and in the future proximate cities and provinces in Central Luzon. And it is our aim to offer sustainability, clean water, and good health to all users from the said province in 2025, the Philippines in 2035, and global water problem liberation in 2050. This will lead to lower cost of healthcare expenditures, increased sales and subscription without increasing expenses. This gives users the ability to work remotely and control work processes online.
On our financial aspect, the team is aiming to have a grant from a government funding agency for the first 2 years of operation. We are proposing an amount of 2.8 million pesos fund. This includes salaries for employees, honoraria for project team, and other expenses such as materials, equipment, and other indirect and direct expenses. On the first quarter of the first year of operation, the company needs 316,400 pesos. On the second quarter, 346,400 is needed in the operation. And on the third and last quarter, 288,400 pesos is needed. The first year of the operation will be free for indigenous group of people in Tarlac and the municipality of Tarlac to support the Global Sustainable Goals number 6, which is access to clean water and sanitation. But you might ask, how can we sustain our operation? On the business, we are targeting 300 subscribers and users of website and mobile app. This comes from the different municipalities in Tarlac, different NGOs, and other tourists. The 300 users, we are expecting a profit of 1.5 million pesos and an average of 28 pesos sales per week. That's all for our financials. Again, we are the Quench team, and we believe that
clean water
saves
save
lives. You may reach us on the following details flash on your screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation, Quench. Now let's proceed to the next group, AgroWaste PH. Sustainable tomorrow is just a click away. So let's hear their presentation.
Good day to everyone. I am March and I would like to introduce to you AgroWaste.ph. One of the main problems in agriculture is the improper management of agricultural supply. Tons of agricultural products are wasted because of low gate price and oversupply. In Benguet, tons of fresh veggies and tomatoes are wasted each day, while in some areas, consumers are suffering from high inflation and shortage of supply. Recently, the price of garlic in Metro Manila reaches up to 300 pesos per kilogram, while in Mindoro, prices plunged to as low as 30 pesos per kilogram. And worse, 70 tons of garlic will be disposed due to lack of buyers. This dilemma has been long felt by all Juan de la Cruz, especially those from the low to middle class. However, we can prevent that. With the help of the government through LGU, DTI, and DA, AgroWaste.ph was created to monitor the volume of supply of agricultural products on the entire country. With this, management and uniform distribution of agricultural supplies is attainable, thus will also lessen post-harvest losses and promote competitive prices for farmers. AgroWaste.ph provide platforms for farmers to market their product, for consumers to avail desired products with competitive price and quality, additional market connection for logistic partners, and advertisement for private companies in exchange of registration, subscription, transaction, and ad space fees. AgroWaste features data visualization for monitoring, wide selection of local products, competitive pricing from legit local suppliers, easy communication transaction process, wide selection of transport service for safe and fast shipping, and especially the website prioritizes local supply and local products. So this is the interface of the AgroWaste.ph website. It has a search bar in which the user can search a wide range of information about the statistics of agri-supply in the country. The login button can be used by registered users for further transactions such as for buying or selling of products, and the update button is for updating and editing of agri-supply information and can only be accessed by selected government institutions. The platform features different modules for its users, which are the farmers, the customers, the government agencies, LGUs, and NGOs, and of course, logistic partners. AgroWaste.ph has multiple advantages in comparison with other platforms, wherein it ensures secured and scam-free transactions, synchronized modules for every sectors, updated informations, and easily access data in timely manner, digital platforms that can easily link the various sectors and allows easy communication and availability of technical support specialists and customer service. In short, it is an all-in-one digital platform. So no business can sustain by just providing products and service without getting financial revenue in return. So therefore, to sustain the platform, its production and development will be gained from funding through government agencies, membership and subscription fee from its users or its target users, commission from logistics, and ad revenue from related and relevant company advertisements. So, in behalf of my teammates, Ma'am Jo Bayonito, our programmer, Ma'am Cathy De La Cruz, our business analyst, and yours truly, the team's agricultural engineer, we believe that we can outsmart agri-scarcity because in AgroWaste.ph, sustainable tomorrow is just a click away.
Thank you, Group 6, for your presentation. Now let's proceed to Group 7. Sour Tamarind Candy Strips. Let's hear their presentation.
A pleasant day to all. I am Marie Lumenos Litangkilot, representing Group 7. We have here an innovative product, the Super Tamarind Candy Strips, which has a sweet sour tinge that lasts. I would like to introduce to you Super Indo, our tamarind hero, and I will explain along the presentation why it is a super candy. Our product aims to contribute to sustainable development goals, namely no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption, and production. Our product targets to reach the children, the diabetics, the teens, young adults, health conscious, those who have illnesses and diseases, and the pediatricians. Why this product? Tamarind fruit is abundant everywhere in Magalang, being the tamarind capital of the Philippines. There is a surplus of this fruit during season. As such, it commands a very low price. Hence, very low profit among our tamarind growers and producers. There is a surplus of this fruit. Another concern is the poor nutrition and susceptibility to any disease and illnesses among children and teens due to eating junk foods. There is also these pressing health issues and concerns due to the incidence of chronic diseases and illnesses. According to National Center for Chronic Disease Prevention and Health Promotion, the top 3 diseases nowadays are heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. What's so unique with our product? Our product is the only tamarind candy strips at present. It is patterned to sour bell candy in the market. It is soft, chewy, like the gummy bear, the pochi. It is appealing, craze among children and teens. It is a super candy strips. What's the advantage of our product? What does our product offers? Well, tamarind is abundant everywhere in Magalang, so that makes us the source. It is convenient to eat, seedless. It is individually packed, hence on-the-go snack food. Our product is purely natural ingredients, no extenders, no preservatives. We have a healthy, nutritious product because it has these health benefits. It treats cough, colds, and asthma. It helps manages diabetes. It strengthens the heart, fight cancer, improve digestion, reduces weight, clears up skin, helps heal wounds, protect the livers, prevents formation of peptic ulcer. And this is why it is a super candy strips. With all these problems and product advantages, we thought of a solution. Value adding of this fruit into candy strips. In this way, we improve the net economic value of the fruit and provide a healthy snack for our target market. This is our business model. And to have a closer look, we need to expand our production area so we will have no problem with raw material, then process and develop the product into candy strips, continuous improvement of our product, and innovate more flavors, salty, spicy, sweet, and spicy, combine it with other foods, develop other forms of these, and then proceed to market services and cost distribution. So the next question would, how to market this product? We will sell our product at business affairs offices, promote among family, friends, colleagues on social media and other platforms, promote it among schools, among pediatricians, house-to-house deliveries, brand positioning in local markets, the stores, the groceries, the malls, the pasalubong centers, eventually the export market. We will also do online selling and partnership with SMEs and local industries. We also have this roadmap and traction. Although this is a new form of tamarind candy product, it has already undergone R&D. We have also conducted sensory, nutrient, and shelf life analysis. It has actually a registered utility model. So what will be our next step? We need to improve our product and also the packaging and develop other forms of product. We need to promote it, market, and distribute it to local, national, and export market. This is our goal. Well, I would like to introduce to you our team. We have here Dr. Elvira Mercado as our hustler or our CEO, engineers Ruban Alboro and Roma Pare as the hip and me as the hacker. How about the financials now? How many to produce, how much to sell, how much to earn? The estimated annual production volume is 3,600 packs at 100 grams each. With such production volume, our projected sale is 313,000. The estimated cost of production is 256,000, and we have the projected profit around 57,000 with ROI of 27% and the payback period of 3 to 4 months. Once we produce the 764 packs, then we can already break even. There is more to this candy. Have a taste of our nutritious super tamarind candy strips. It's deliciously healthy. Be our partner. You can reach us through our IBTBM offices, and you have there my email address and my mobile number. Thank you very much, and we look forward to collaborate with you. God bless.
Thank you for your presentation, Group 7, and congratulations. Now let's proceed to Group 8, SCAN, and let's hear their presentation.
Good afternoon. We are from Group 8 and will be presenting our product, SCAN. For our logo, we use the Earth's natural colors, green and blue. And we use the icons we use: reduce, reuse, recycle, Earth, Philippines, refuse, renew, and revive from left to right. The infinity sign, which is similar to number 8, serves as the symbol for the advocacy's infinite continuity. One problem is improper waste segregation and disposal. According to DENR, improper local waste segregation management continues to be a significant issue for the Philippines' solid waste management. Another is segregation is done manually. Although there is a significant observation in the compliance among households in some areas, some still do not segregate. Third, many of us violate the law. LGUs have yet to be strictly implement the Republic Act 9003, also known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management of 2000, which requires segregation at the barangay level. But still, many of us violate this. In other countries like Singapore, when they violate the law, they have to pay fine. In the Philippines, when you violate the law, it's just fine. Of course, for the solution, we are introducing to you our product, SCAN, which stands for Smart Can. It is an innovative trash can that can segregate waste into wet and dry automatically and efficiently, which would result to effective waste management, efficient waste segregation, clean air and water, disease-free community. For the features, it is SCAN is sensor equipped, which automatically separates garbage into wet and dry. It is furnished with alarm and light indicator when ready to be collected. The capacity of each can is 80 liters, and its dimension is 150 centimeters by 50 centimeters by 80 centimeters. It is also encased with metal and hard plastic, equipped with microchip tracker that can be tracked through a tracking system when the cans are full and ready to be collected. For our target market, we'll be focusing on the local government units in Central Luzon, particularly in the province of Tarlac, Bulacan, and Pampanga, which has a total of 72 municipalities and cities. Our competitive advantage is the market can be monopolized because the product is distinct. Price can be offered cheaper since it will be produced locally. Members of the team are from each of the targeted provinces, which will make it easier for us to market the product in our own provinces. For the projected income statement, after 1 year of operation, for our sales, earlier I've mentioned about the 72 municipalities and cities. So we project that we'll be selling at least 3 units for each municipality or city. So that's a total of 216 multiplied by the selling price of 187,000. So we arrived to a sales of 40,292,000. For the cost of goods sold, we have 23,760,000. So we get a gross profit of 16,632,000. Selling price includes free service and maintenance of the product for 6 months from the purchase date. From the gross profit, we'll be deducting our total operating expenses, which is 10,751,000. So we have a net profit of 5,881,000. For the gross profit margin, we have 41.03, which is not bad for the first year because the ideal percentage should be 50% to 70%. For the net profit margin as well, 14.6 is also good because it's above average. Our team is composed of our hipster, which is Ma'am Sherlyn T. Guzman, an instructor from the Pampanga State Agricultural University, our hacker, Mr. Linus Kate A. Ernie, a food technologist from the Department of Agriculture, and yours truly, Yvette S. Legaspi, assistant professor from Tarlac State University. So we'll be leaving this to you. Together we can be green with SCAN. You may contact us on the following details. Thank you very much and good day, everyone.
Thank you, Group 8, for your presentation. And again, congratulations to all of the group here in TechnopreneurCHIP 101. And now let's proceed to the next part of our event. So to deliver the congratulatory message, the University President of Bulacan State University, Dr. Cecilia S. Navasero Gascon.
To the distinguished and respected members of the Department of Science and Technology Central Luzon, to Dr. Julio Cesar Sicat, the Regional Director for DOST 3, to our partner in Higher Education Institution Readiness for Innovation and Technopreneurship, Regional Startup Enablers for Ecosystem Development, Startup Ecosystem Leveraging on Opportunities and Networks for Growth, for Central Luzon, to all our dear participants, guests, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed and a safe Tuesday afternoon to one and all. In keeping with our goal to strengthen the startup ecosystem of Region 3, this year's program, Creating Startup Consortium in the region, seeks to draw attention to the cutting-edge ideas and research that may propel significant impacts as we create solutions to the magnitude of challenges and upheavals we encounter. There is no doubt that the fast-paced development in science and technology indeed changed the way how we live, we communicate, and continue to do business over the past 21 months as we work all together in addressing this crisis. During these extraordinary times, we all have to soar and adapt to the use of modern technology and innovations that encourage the continuity of communication and learning. As we move beyond this modern world, may we be all reminded that your newly gained knowledge is a crucial part of the region's growth. And I assure you that through our concerned efforts, may we continue to do so, so we will be able to redeem the vibrancy of our region through a steady, positive, and sustainable development. To further imbibe resiliency and abundancy, it is with the essence to congratulate the participants from Calumpit National High School, Romeo Acuña Santos Memorial High School, Bataan Peninsula State University, Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, Tarlac State University, Bulacan State University, Sarmiento Campus, Pampanga State Agricultural University, Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 3, and Department of Education, Bulacan. With this, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Department of Science and Technology Region 3 for entrusting BULSU and our partner, Holy Angel University, the task of sharing new ideas of the Herit Reseed Sulong Central Luzon. With this, on behalf of the BULSU and Holy Angel University, we extend our warmest felicitation to the DOST Regional Office 3 and our partner agencies QBO, DOST, DICT, DTI, to our TBI partners, the Philippine Startup Week, BULSU Baras TBI, HAU, Encephalon How Technology Business Incubator, PISAO, formerly PAX PSAU Technology Business Incubator, Bataan Peninsula State University Balanga Campus, BPSU Sinag Agri-Aqua Technology Business Incubator, TSU Talahib TBI, Department of Agriculture Central Luzon's TBI, and HAU SPEL. To the participants, may our collective effort be of positive contribution in propelling and strengthening the local technologies and innovation in the development of Central Luzon. May this day bring fruitful and sustainable science and technology exploration to everyone. Congratulations, and may God bless us all. To God alone be the glory.
Thank you for your message, Dr. Cecilia S. Navasero Gascon. And now let's proceed to the presentation of Certificate of Completion. So, our Group 1 This presentation is proudly presented to Bren Castro Bondo, Dr. Maricel Coria Galang, Melanie A. Crisostomo, Genesis A. Casino, Veronica P. Manguni. For Group 2, this certificate is proudly presented to Richel Faustino Rosol, Regan Ignacio Santiago, Jane Christine G. Suarez, Earl Sander G. Labong, Aiza Montalvo Rojas. For Group 3, this certificate is proudly presented to Sheila Jane L. Gonzalez, Roderick C. Cantan Ross, Gina A. Lorenzo, Gerald Christian M. Tamo. For Group 4, this certificate is proudly presented to Chris N. Fernandez, Neil Andrew J. Meneses, Arvin V. Pagsibigan. Group 6, this certificate is proudly presented to Marijory Agustin Sapigaw, Telma D. Miranda, Lalaine C. Razon, Josephine R. Bayonito, Catherine E. De la Cruz. Group 7, Romana B. Pare, Princess May T. Ronquillo, Marie Rowena C. Tangculo, Engineer Van E. Alboro, Elvira B. Mercado. Group 8, Yvette S. Legaspi, Sherlyn P. Guzman, Paul Kevin M. Ocampo, Linus K. A. Ernie, Juanita Capili Suronyo. So that's all, and congratulations to all of us. So for
Dear teachers and professors of Region 3, congratulations to you all. Out of the so many applicants in the program, only 50 were chosen, and now only 40 made it to the final cut. This is a huge step towards your and our future in Central Luzon. As educators of students in Technopreneurship, your newfound knowledge in the short course offered by Sulong Central Luzon, more popularly known as TechnopreneurCHIP 101, could be a vital tool in molding our students to become inventors who will create solutions to our community's problems. But the right to pursue inventions is not exclusive to students. You could also utilize your knowledge you've gained to start your own research and startups like what you presented in today's demo day. I'm so excited that I cannot wait to see what becomes of it. I hope you will all visit us at the DOST Region 3 office and share your news regarding your own or your students' accomplishments in this field. Furthermore, if you'll be needing technical guidance with your R&D, then don't hesitate to ask for our help, since it is our mandate to direct, lead, and coordinate the country's scientific and technological efforts geared towards maximum economic and social benefits for the people. This 6-week-long course on Technopreneurship, which ran from October 8 to November 15, was no joke. With that, I congratulate all of you for successfully pitching earlier and finishing your Technopreneurship 101 course. Mabuhay kayong lahat ng mga guro ng bayan. Isang makaagham na araw po sa ating lahat.
Again, thank you for the congratulatory message, Dr. Julius Cesar V. Sicat of the Regional Director of Department of Science and Technology, Central Luzon. So let's proceed. For the closing remarks, Engineer Christian Lance P. Arojado, Project Development Officer of Sulong Central Luzon.
Mabuhay, innovators, distinguished participants, dear colleagues, dear audience from around the Philippines and outside of the country through the platform of Philippine Startup Week. I would like to thank all the participants and congratulate them for finishing the Technopreneurship 101 or the Technopreneurship for College and High School Innovation Program. This program was just an idea way back in the first months when I started working for the Sulong Central Luzon project. We just recovered from the COVID-19 pandemic, so the face-to-face events are still hard to conduct, especially since my target market ranges from the whole region of the Central Luzon. So we did still conduct this event online, even though that we're all very tired using the virtual platform for the past 2 years. Yet there's still benefit about it, since through it, we're all connected here even though our locations are far from each other. What makes this technopreneurship unique is the inclusion of our friends from the secondary level, since we too believe that technopreneurship idea starts also in the high school at their technology livelihood subjects or any other science subject. If there will be inclusion of technopreneurship or the entrepreneurship about it, more students will be encouraged to be pursuing those R&D subjects. So also, this program is not made only for our dearest professors and teachers to share it with their students, but of course, for them to be interested on their own in pursuing, using those knowledge and building those startups that can solve our community problems. I tell you that this is not the last TechnopreneurCHIP event that we'll be making, but I hope that what we've learned here do not stop with the presentations earlier. By the way, for the audience, our 6-week sessions recording are available in our official Facebook page, which is the SULONG Central Luzon. So you can learn about ideation, intellectual property, value proposition, and other things related to technopreneurship. With that, I would like to again recognize our participants from different college and high school here in Central Luzon. Thank you also to Dr. Chody San Andres, the Executive Vice President of Bulacan State University, for delivering the welcome message. Also to Mr. Eric Tan, and the founder and CEO of JIPPay. It's such an honor to hear your great experience as a startup founder. To the both who gave the congratulatory message, Dr. Cecilia Navasero Gascon, the University President of Bulacan State University, and to Dr. Julio Cesar V. Sicat, the Regional Director of Department of Science and Technology in Central Luzon. Lastly, I really appreciate all the efforts and support given to us by our partners. From the Philippine Startup Week 2022 organizers, Kubo, and Department of Science and Technology, DTI, DICT, and then to the TBIs, Bulacan State University Baras TBI, Holy Angel University and Sembalon TBI and SPEL, PSAU Sibul TBI, BPSU Sinag TBI, TSU Talahib TBI, and the Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 3 TBI. Lastly, I'm closing this TechnopreneurCHIP 101 program with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt that says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So I believe you must pursue your dreams." I am looking forward to hearing more events related to strengthening the startup ecosystem of our region to create more jobs, support sustainability, and build a brighter future for us. On behalf of the SULONG Central Luzon, I can assure you that we will do our part. So with that, thank you, and mabuhay tayong lahat. Bye-bye.
Thank you for that wonderful message, Engineer Christian Lance Arrojado. And now here are our official partners: Philippine Startup Week 2022, Department of Science and Technology, DICT, Batangas Peninsula State University, Sinag TBI, Talahib TBI, Bulacan State University, Department of Agriculture, Baras TBI, DTI, Pampanga State Agricultural University, Housepel, and Cuba, Tarlac State University. Thank you for all our partners. And here is the Bulsu March.
Hear a song from the heart of the masters of the
Again, thank you to all of our participants in participating in our program, Technopreneurship 101. I hope you learned something new and I hope that you can use it in the future. And thank you also to our supportive partners. And again, congratulations to all of us.